This is Adobe Illustrator Sheet 2, Fill and Stroke. As always, we're going to start with our name by clicking the text tool there. Type, oh, Mrs. Powell, and the date. You can always use your arrow tool to move that a little bit later, but not exactly where you want it. So for this sheet, I'm going to need my color tools, my gradient tools, and my stroke tools. So I'm going to click on color. Gradient, color, and stroke are all already here. Remember, if you needed another one, you can go and click on it and get it to appear. I have all the tools I need for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Now, color 1 means the color I start with, and color 2 means the color I end with. And this way of shading makes a gradual change in the shade. So we'll see how. Stroke on this one is 1 point. We know this from our first sheet. And this one already happened to be 1 point and it was all set up ready to go. Now I'm going to go to gradient. Again, gradient is a type of shading. So this one, you can do linear or radial. The first one tells me to do linear. It says check the angle, which here mine is 0. That's what they want it to be for this first one. And then color 1, the first color is going to be 0%. So I'm going to click over at the first color, and this opacity represents the shading. I want it to be 0%. I'm not doing anything with the location. Move over here, this is color 2, and the opacity I want to be 100%. Or completely black, and that's all done for you. If you accidentally click somewhere else on the bar and add an extra slider in here, to get rid of that, you just click on it and then click the garbage can. So that's all there is for number 1. As you're going through, look at these angles and see how the angle changes the shading. Look at these types. Look how radial changes the shading. When you go on down to part 2, you're going to do some that are like the ones above and some that are just a straight fill like we did in sheet 1. Make sure you don't change the location, and that's about it. So go ahead and give it a shot.